What up, everyone? Anyways, so once again, I am awake at like 1:15 in the morning doing a makeup tutorial, and this one is an actual makeup tutorial. Okay, but anyway, so today, or this morning, or tonight, or whatever, I decided that I was going to do a like purple and peachy like cut crease look or whatever. So this, which side, that one is what it looks like. Sorry, I'm retarded on camera. So that's what it looks like, and you can use false eyelashes for this look. Actually, I'd recommend using false eyelashes for this look since it's like super fancy. Huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? But yeah, so I would definitely recommend using false lashes. I'm not going to because it's fucking a quarter after 1 in the morning. Who puts eyelashes on at this time at night? No, me, no. But anyway, yesterday I introduced you guys to these painter palette Wet n Wild thingies, and I used so many different products, including this one, to make this lovely look for you guys. And my hair is not doing right. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so yeah, I used a lot of different things to do this video. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay priming potion to prime. I'm going to be using the white as a base. I'm going to be using this Urban Decay palette. Like 2 of the colors in there, all 3 of the colors, the black, the pink, and the purple, called Fishnet, Ransom, and Zero. Maybe if I turned it the right way, you guys could read it. But yeah, so those are the ones I'm going to be using, and I also use Scratch out of that palette, which is the color that is on my actual eyelid. My eye looks like really cracked out, but that's because there's absolutely no makeup on it at all, not even a primer. So anyway, yeah, and that's just basically what it is. And to kind of make the white whiter, I used my I Love Matte eyeshadow palette by Wet n Wild, and I used the highlight from my Kat Von D Center palette. Anyways, so I'm not even gonna talk about this because there's so much involved in it, and it's probably gonna take a really long time. Considering the fact that there are very fine details like the white in between the purple and the cat eye. Wasn't really hard to achieve. I'm gonna be taking you pretty much step by step, obviously. So, starting with the priming potion from Urban Decay, I'm just going to put it all over my lid and just on the top lid. I don't want to put it on the bottom because I'm going to save that for something else. So yeah, and then I am going to be taking the white out of the painter's palette, and I'm just going to be taking it on like a medium size like shadow brush. I guess it's this one. As you can see, I used it. Make sure you get a lot on there if you're me anyway, and just kind of start to pat it on your eye, and then you'll go back and blend it in. But basically you just want to get the actual color on there first. So you know, at first you look like a hot fucking mess, but it's all good because you're gonna fix it. And sorry if I don't sound too energetic right now. I'm just really allergenic, I think is the word. I just don't feel good. How about I just put it like that? And you kind of want to make sure that because there are going to be fine details, you want to like line this up with your brow and bring it in, because there's going to be lots of like fine details in this look. And then the edges I just blend out with my finger to make it not so pronounced. who wants pronounced edges, right? So yeah, that's basically what it should look like when you're done. And then whatever big fluffy brush you have, of course I'm going to be using my Beauty of Essence brush. Or Essence of Beauty, what the fuck ever. I always say that shit backwards because I don't get shit right at any time at all. And you can just, we're only using one color in here, and it is the white one that's on the side. And then just load it onto your brush and paint it on your eyeball. It's foolproof. And once again, just patting it on there to kind of set it. And then you really want to make sure that you're focusing it on the lid. You want to get that like smooth gradient look. So that way everything comes out nice and even. And on to fine detailing. Take whatever small brush you have. I have quite a few suggestions. I have about 4 suggestions. I am going to be using my little tiny hard candy eyeliner brush, but I'm not going to be using it for eyeliner. It'll be used for eyeshadow. Or you can use brushes that are among like these size or whatever that are, you know, made for the look that we're trying to create, because it is a cut crease look. So you're going to need to cut your crease with a, you know, dark color or whatever. So that's what we're going to do. So go into your Urban Decay palette or whatever black eyeshadow that you may have, and for this look you're going to want black because it's a cut crease look, and you really want to darken the crease a lot. So you're going to dip it into 0. And make sure you shake off any excess, because any fallout in this look is super hard to clean up. Trust me, I know. So, your natural crease obviously is where there's like an indent between the lid and the bone, or like your eyeball and the bone, and you're just going to want to place the color 0 or any black eyeshadow that you have right above your natural crease. So mine would be about here. And you're just going to want to make like a really pronounced line as a good starting point. And you can bring yours however far down you want. I'm bringing mine almost all the way down to the tear duct. And at the end, I want to bring it all the way out to where the white stops. And just kind of, with a very steady hand, go back over the line. And you know, and if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter, because you're going to blend it out anyway and then go back and revisit it towards the end of the look. But you want to make it as smooth as possible to make the whole look be really easy to apply. And then once you have your line, okay, my computer's retarded. Okay, so once you have your line there on your eye and you look like Twiggy from like the 70s, you're going to take a big fluffy blending brush and kind of, you don't want to blend the line completely out. You just want to blend it out a tiny bit, and you want to blend it out more so towards the tear duct area, because that area you want to keep really soft. Like as you notice on the other eye, like it goes from like a darker color on the outside all the way to like lighter on the inside, and that's really going to be important to keep this look looking very clean. And like I said, there are fine details in this look that are very, very easy to achieve, but you just want to keep it clean overall to make the application really, really simple. And it'll take you a second to blend out this line because it is obviously really harsh. But once you've blended it out a good bit to a point, then you can move on to your next color. And I blend mine out about that much, just kind of like a charcoal gray color, because like I said, you want to make this look really clean. And the good thing about it is that you did such a fine line, it's not going to like smudge or move, so you don't have any of that to worry about. And I am going to go in with one of my Essence and Beauty brushes, and I'm going to take the color Fishnet, which is like a really sparkly pink color out of the Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to place it right on top of the color 0 and just kind of bring it down inwards, like following that line. That line is going to be like your guideline to the whole entire makeup look, and you're going to like kind of put it on there and blend it as well as apply it. And this is the perfect brush to do it with because it picks up lots of color and it doesn't really have a lot of like, the brush holds in the pigment really well. So, and you just want to kind of, this color you kind of want to work up a little bit and blend it upwards. Until it looks something like that. And then keep in mind that, like I said time and time again already, that this application needs to be really clean. You're going to go in and layer this color so that way you have that smooth gradation. You don't have really any errors. If you do this right step by step and you layer it like I'm telling you to, you can get this really quickly and really flawlessly, as opposed to if you were to just kind of jump in there and fuck around with it, fuck everything up, because nobody likes a loser or a fuck up. And yeah. And then that's what that should look like when you're finished. And I'm actually going to go in and do one more solid layer, just like that. And it looks kind of crazy, you know, before you finish it, but in the end it definitely looks really, wow, that's not cool. It looks really pretty and nice. And if you can't tell, I'm tired. I'm tired. So I'm just taking another fluffy blending brush that looks like that, and I am taking the color Ransom, which is the purple color, and it is the only purple color in this palette for those of you who don't have it. And I'm going to just start from the outer corner, and that's basically where I'm going to place it, is just on the outer corner, and kind of blend it into the middle just a tiny bit, because I want to keep down towards the tear duct area pink, so you have that smooth gradation of color from one to the other. And this definitely looks pretty insane before you get it all finished, but once you get it done, it looks really good. And you're going to go back in with Fishnet, which is that pink color, and you're kind of going to just put it on top of the purple again. And like I said in the beginning of the video, there is revisiting old colors. So once again, you're going to take your really tiny brush and you're going to take your black eyeshadow and go back and revisit your guideline. And if you did this right, you should still be able to see your guideline. And just kind of go over over it. So like I said, pretty crazy before you get done, but like I said, when you're done it looks great. And then you're just going to go back in with the brush, one of the blending brushes, and just blend out that line a little bit more. And you don't want to blend all the colors together too much because then it'll be like really one color looking. You don't want that. So then for a highlight, I'm skipping a step, never mind. And then you are going to take the color Scratch from the Urban Decay palette and you are going to put it on your lid and just kind of pat it in there and try it as hard as you can not to overlap it with the other colors because it'll just be all bad if you do. So just try to get it only on your eyelid. And also into your crease up to where you drew your guideline. And this look works like lots of different ways for lots of different reasons for lots of different things. So like I'm pretty sure that I'll do a whole lot of more cut crease videos. So then you want to go into your Kat Von D palette or any highlighter shade that you have. Make sure it's along that color. This one is actually called Disco Dust. It's the one that I'm using, and it's kind of like a peachy, like pinky color. Makes a really good highlight and a really good blending shade to create a smooth look from one point of your eye to the other. And like I said, in this area over in your tear duct area, you want it to be super blended. And as you can see, that's like far more blended than it was. And you're just gonna take the blending brush and just carry it over and lightly blend on the outside line. And definitely in your tear duct area. And if you have to go in and revisit it again because you blended too much, well then you have to go in and revisit it again because you blended too much. I, however, do not have to, so right on, yay me. And then after that, you are going to take your painter's palette again, and you're going to be using the white in there. And I am taking the same brush that I applied it on my lid with, and I'm going to dip it in there. And you're going to paint the bottom portion of your eye, like the underneath part. And you're just going to want to do it right under your eye first. And then take it outwards like a bottom cat eye, and to also establish a clean line where your eyeshadow is. I discovered that this is really good for cleaning up any excess makeup that you don't want to show. And so it should look something like that, and that looks rather foolish, but it's okay because we're going to go over it again with something else. So no worries, friends, we're not going to stay retarded looking for long. But I am going to take just a regular flat brush, and I am going to dip it into the color Ransom that is in the Urban Decay palette. Oh, my nose is running, I'm so sick. Anyways, and I'm just going to place it exactly where that white is. You can start from whatever point on your eye you want to. I start from the middle and work my way to the other sides. That way everything is nice and even. And the thing that I really like about that painter's palette from Wet n Wild is that the white anyway, since that's the only one that I've used, definitely makes, you know, like a good base. And then along with the purple, you're going to ignore the white that's there, and you're just going to kind of bring it out, or in, whichever one, like a bottom cat eye, like I said before. And you're just going to be G with it and layer it on until it does what you want it to do, because right now mine's not cooperating. There we go. So when you're done, it should look something like that. And then you are going to take your favorite black liquid eyeliner. Mine is the Hard Candy one. Fall out of my hand. Mine is the Walk the Line Hard Candy eyeliner in Asphalt, as everybody should already know. And you're just going to take that and set it somewhere where it's not going to fall back over like a freaking retard. And then you're going to want to start on the outside of your eye with this cat eye, only because that white's there, and the white is going to be your guideline as to where you're going to place your eyeliner. And this eyeliner is going to come pretty far out. So there's your guideline for your eyeliner, and then usually what I do is I just grab it from the top and bring it down. And like any errors that you have, you can always go back in. Just make sure. I would recommend having a steady hand if you like to use liquid eyeliner, especially for a look that requires concentration. And it should look something like that. But we're not done yet. Because you see on the other eye in the corner, I have it coming to a point. So obviously it's like algebra. What you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other. But that really doesn't apply to me because I totally didn't even pass algebra in high school. So fuck that. And this is makeup. So what you're going to want to do is bring that down. And just follow the line of your natural, like, tear duct. And this really doesn't take that much talent. It just takes a light touch and a steady hand. So I guess that would be talent in a way. Or it would take me fucking it up once or twice to get it right. And you only want to bring it like to where you're still touching skin, not your actual like waterline, because you're going to go in with some heavy duty shit. Wherever my heavy duty shit went. Actually, I put it in a place that I wasn't supposed to, so now I'm never going to find it again. Probably right about that. Where the motherfucker did my motherfucking shit go? Anyways, so I use the smoldering eye stick thingy from L'Oreal, and I'm just going to very carefully and not try to smudge it line my waterline. And don't make fun of my face, because everybody makes that stupid face when they put eyeliner and mascara on, so screw you. So yeah, that right there should be about the finished look. And for once in my life, I actually did it even. And go in with your favorite two mascaras. Mine is the Glam Eyes Less Flirt Volume Lift Mascara from Rimmel London. And like I said in the beginning, you can definitely use false eyelashes for this look, which I would actually recommend as opposed to just having your normal lashes, because it'll give it a much like sexier, sassier vibe. And your regular lashes are just like, oh yeah, your makeup is really, it's alright. But eyelashes, people will be like, damn, this bitch is hot. Her makeup is shit. And then my second favorite mascara is $1, and it's from Jordana at Walgreens, and it looks like this, and it's in a purple and black tube, and it's the shit. They have it in waterproof, but I don't like waterproof, so I don't wear waterproof. I just wear this one. But it's like super black, and it curls your eyelashes, and yeah. And that right there should be the finished look. And on my lips, I am wearing the Revlon butter stick and sugar frosting. Ooh. And it really is like butter. It feels really good on your lips, and yeah. Anyways, now that this video is a half a fucking hour long, I'm done with this. So this is the finished look. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you'll be able to recreate this. And if you want to, you can send me pictures or videos of you guys recreating this video. I actually have some people send me those things via Twitter. And so yeah, if you post them on my Twitter, which I will maybe put down in the bottom bar, or you can just find me on Facebook and do it that way too. I will post them up here because I love seeing your guys' recreations because they're great. So until next time, adios.